What's going on, friends? Welcome back to Dennis Simplifies. In this video, you're going to convert a number in a given base to base 10. In C++, of course, the algorithm first and then the code. So, let's simplify. Write a computer solution that can be used to convert a number in a given base to base 10. The input to your program should be the number to convert and the base of the number to the algorithm. So you're going to ask the user to enter the number to convert, right? So we say input number. Then we store a copy of the number in new number. I'll explain as we go along why we are saving a copy of it. Then we say input base. So the user should input the base of the number he or she just entered. Now we say we create an empty variable called sum, which is going to store the sum of our computations. Now it will be clearer as we move along. Then I say I equals 0. Now when you're converting a number in a given base to base 10 manually, what you do is that you take the individual digits. So you start from the last digit, you multiply the last digit by the base, then you raise it to the power 0. Then you move to the next digit, multiply it by the base, raise to the power 1, right? You increase it by 1. Then you move to the next digit, multiply it by the base, raise to the power 2. So you keep increasing the base until you get to the last, or until you get to the first digit, of which there will be no other digits anymore. So after that, you sum all of these computations, you sum all of them up, right? Now this is the same analogy we are going to use here. We say while the number is not 0, take the last digit. So last digit equals number modulus 10. Now this last digit, multiply it by the base raised to the power I. Remember, I is equal to 0. So multiply the digit by the base and raise it to the power 0, and then add it to sum. Remember, sum is 0 already. You add it to sum. Then after that, take away that last digit. Take it away. Then increase I by 1. So I will increase from 0 to 1. Then check if the number is not 0. If it is not 0, the new number you have gotten now, take its last digit. Now take that last digit to multiply that last digit by the base. Then increase multiply it by the base and raise it to the power 1, right? Then you add it to sum. Then you take that last digit 2 away. Then you increase I by 1. So now I becomes 2. Then check if the number is not 0. If it is not 0, the new number you have gotten now, take its last digit. Then multiply that last digit 2 by the base raised to the power 2. Because now I is 2. Then add it to sum. So you keep doing this until there is no longer any number left. Now when there is no number left, what to do is that this while loop is going to end because the condition is the number is not 0. Now when the number becomes 0, the while loop ends. Then you print your result that the new number in base 10 is sum. And the reason why we have new number here is because at the end of this while loop, the number is going to be 0. So you remember why we saved a copy of it here before we got to the side. So at the end of this while loop, the sum is going to contain the number we entered in base 10. Alright, so you can revisit how you convert your numbers to base 10, and then this algorithm will become much more clearer. Let's convert this algorithm to code in C++. So I included the CMAT library because I'll be using the power function. Then I declared all my integers and initialize I and sum to be empty or to be 0. Then I take the number and the base from the user and save a copy of the number in new number. Then I set the while loop which is going to compute for the number in base 10. Then I print my results that the new number in base 10 is sum, end line. Then I end my encode with system pause, which will ensure that only the needed information is printed or displayed when we run our code and return 0 by custom. Now let's convert some numbers to base 10. So I want to convert 11011 to base 10, which is in base 2 to base 10. So that gives me 27. Now let's try another one. 231 in base 4 to base 10. That gives me the number 231 in base 10 is 45. So you can try with your calculator and you will know that our code is running properly. Alright friends, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your questions and suggestions in the comment section. And then see you in the next video. Till then, a party.